Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. I'm Ripley Host Gilman. Specifically, welcome to Millennium Dawn. Because honestly, I feel like I should just say that, given how much different this mod is than regular Hearts of Iron 4. You may notice, for example, the start date is January 1st, 2000. And, honestly, everything's different. Like, let's say I click here. These are some buildings. There's even more buildings here. You know? We have your classic civilian and military and naval yards, but we also have offices, commercialized agriculture. We have, I think nuclear reactors are vanilla, but we also have renewables, fossil fuel, missile launch sites. For sure that's just rebranded AA. How about network infrastructure? Nah, you know what, the people in the Amazon rainforest, they're not allowed to have internet. For now anyway. Someday I'll get to them. And we have an electrical grid. Actually, our electrical grid is very good. Hang on, let's allow for heavy additional consumption. That's always good. Good to see. And yeah, this is a very different kind of game. Very different kind of everything. Oh my god. Oh, I have nothing. I have so little research. I did not realize just how underdeveloped I start. My, wow, my GDP per capita is not even 10,000. I only have 240 billion flat. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. My economic productivity is well below the world mean right now of 650. And, yeah, life is pain. You know what, honestly, I've got one thing going for me. And that is, I have an excellent income to deficit ratio right now. I gotta admit that's really good. This costs barely anything. That's gonna give me 20% faster civilian building rate. That's great. Okay. I have 3 factories. Yikes. Okay. First order of business is just to try and develop a civilian industrial economy. At least that's where we'll start. We're gonna use Zulia Falcon since that one has a lot of open slots. Yeah. All right. Well, at least that that deals with my build queue for a while. Although I am going to probably put infrastructure investment. Yeah. There. That cost me a little bit, but it'll help me try and get through this faster so the rest of this can build. So it's going to be a hell of a slow start. With my extra money, though. God, I have extra money. So weird. I'm used to being poor. Ah, yes. Internal faction interactions. I have labor unions, the oligarchs, and PDVSA, so oil company. Fair enough. Alright. Well, first order of business then. Yeah, I think I can lease? Again, reforming Grand Columbia. I can buy technical pickups. Yeah, no. Alright, so apparently I don't have the ability to lease industry. Might take a while for that to kick in. Alright, so we've got one hell of a focus tree, as do a lot of countries in Millennium Dawn. I mean, I think Russia might be the biggest one. Theirs is absurd. Yeah, this is the Russian focus tree. Just note how much it lags when I try and move around this thing. But yeah, we've got a lot of content in a lot of nations in this mod. A lot of things I haven't even started to explain yet, because I literally can't. I'll be here all day if I try and explain everything. I'm not even sure I understand anything, or... Wow, I just laughed at that joke so hard I hiccuped. Yeah, you know what? Anything. Fuck it. I don't know what's going on. Alright. So we do have a simple tree here for trying to deal with our cartels, which is probably not a bad call. Yeah, the cartels hurt. Holy shit. Cost change corruption, plus 60%. So I can't fix corruption for a while. Yikes. Okay. Honestly, yeah. Also the Rentner state. We'll need to fix that too. Yeah, we got a lot to do. We've got a lot to do. I think diversifying the economy is how I get rid of Rentner state. Yeah, here. Ooh, but I also lose budding petro state. Damn, that's gonna be tough. Because wow, that gets me a lot of money. Ending oil dependency. Yeah, okay. I'll consider it. You know, I will consider it. I'm trying to think. Because maybe if I just fight the cartels for now. Yeah, maybe. If I can just get FARC out of my territory, I'll be in good shape. Ooh. That's really good, actually. I might just do President Chavez here. Yeah, because that's just straight up so much more political power gain, and I'm going to need a fair bit of that early on. But then I might just start heading down the development here. Yeah, I have a ton of oil, so you know what? I might as well leverage it. Alright, I'm going to start with Reap the Fruit. Reap the fruits, if you will. So for research, I'm just going to head right on over to industrial technology. We need better construction tech. Do we ever need better construction tech? Holy shit. Ah, yes. Man, this is rough. Yeah. Multi-walled carbon nanotubes. Let's start on that. These two are very nice to have. Aggression control cost. Yeah, this doesn't even get me any combat or population until this one. And yeah, these two are good because they give the monthly productivity growth. And our monthly productivity growth is probably not very good, which is concerning. Let me go back and double check that. Ooh, 1. That's not good. That is bad. Yep. Alright. You know, in that case, maybe if I go back to research here. Instead of the carbon nanotubes, what if I went... Let's maybe get, yeah, 2G internet. That one's actually a lot better. Kind of. At least it'll help. Alright. And honestly, I could spend my military factories on something. But it's mostly just going to be producing garbage, so... Meh. Honestly, produce... Well, actually... Would it be better to produce with... Probably. I think they get experience from producing equipment, at least. So there you go. We're producing a tiny bit of equipment, which won't be able to equip anything. And I'm not sure I really want to either. Ooh, I do have a naval special project facility to start off with. Interesting. Magnox and Naval Systems Engineering. Fair enough. Alright. Well, I'm actually not going to use that because it's going to cost money. Oh yeah, by the way, money is a thing, if you didn't notice. I will have a net income deficit, debt, and other things. I have tax rates and more. Like, I'm actually just going to repay as much as I can and try and get my debt to 0. Alright. And I'm just going to unpause because, you know, there's not really a whole lot to do. USS Cole got bombed. Alright, 13 and 13. Okay, perfect. I should maybe assign some generals if I've got any. Certainly some interesting ones. Alright. And I have Vladimir Padrino Lopez. That's not a very... Vladimir is not a very Venezuelan name. But alright. Pretty sure I just handed control of the armed forces over to a Russian. Which... Well, I mean, how bad could it be if America does that? Heyo! Okay, for the record, we are in a modern mod that covers modern politics. I'm gonna be making those jokes. I mean, good lord, there's no way that this episode isn't gonna contain a friggin' comment war about whether Chavez was good or not. I mean, like a lot of people, and I think actually this mod kind of railroad Chavez into being a horrible repressive dictator. Like if you follow the rise of the Fifth Republic movement. Yeah, I think you're forced into, yeah, free press or repressive government. Yeah. And all that, but a lot of people argue that Chavez, was not an incompetent, horrible dictator that a lot of people paint him to be. But instead that and I assume we'll get an event about it, the attempted coup by the Americans in the early 2000s may have made him a little bit paranoid and trying to clamp down on American influences. Which I'm not sure anyone could really fault somebody for after nearly getting carried away to a CIA black site in a waiting plane. Yeah, I'd probably be pretty fucking scared too. Of course, that's basically a bunch of what-ifs, and we only really have what happened, so. Ooh, I can add more friggin'. Nice. Okay, I can add some more oils drilling as well, which is good. But yeah, I would love Venezuelan industry. Let's go. Okay. Like, if I can afford this, how much is it going to end up being? Like 0.7? I'll take it. It doesn't matter. Improving my education improves my productivity growth. Like, yeah, I can spend... I don't have to spend anywhere near this much on my people, and they'll be happy. Sure, it costs me a little bit extra, but it is worth. Very much worth. Because I want to try and get my productivity growth to accelerate as much as possible, which is tough. Yeah. Productivity is basically a modifier, I guess you could call it. Like, imagine if you would take a standard GDP of somebody working in a factory making 10,000, then multiply it by the productivity. I think 1,000 is the neutral. So it allows me to expand our GDP per capita a lot more, and our GDP, which good, yes, we need more civilian industry there, which will dramatically improve our tax base as well. Now we are about the most rent-a-ner of rent-a-ner states possible right now. Oof, my resource exports dropped by like half since I started. Buy my oil, you bastards. India is recognized, Tibet is Chinese. Yeah, modern politics, for the record. Just want to throw that out there. Just want to throw that out there. Utilize the military. Ah. Okay. 18% more likely to succeed. Okay. I mean, yeah, I'd use the military. Oh. The problem is this is active for 90 days. Yeah. But anything with less than like... God. It seems like a terrible way to fight. Brazil wants to invest. That's so good to do. Do I want to accept foreign investment? That's a toughie. Like, they are basically offering to help me. Yeah, you know what? I accept that. That's good, because I won't need to build the, like, extra infrastructure there. Brazil will build it for me. In exchange for that, they will get some influence over my country. Oh yeah, there's corruption offers in there. I should probably turn those off. I have no interest in it. Decline all corruption offers. We're going to try and fight corruption. Tax labor unions. Alright. So, I mean, I'm going to give it a shot anyway. We've got to try and fight the cartels. Diversifying the economy. Ooh, Zulia Falcon can get another one infrastructure there. No. That one I don't need. Anyway, I was going to say, there is a system for foreign influence. Wow, I'm not doing well. I am only 31% independent. The Maoists claim victory in Nepal. The Kursk submarine disaster. China holds 22% influence over me. Russia 15. Cuba 14. I'm a little bit tied to all of them. And as you gain foreign influence... So yeah, we're going to want to do regional infrastructure here. Switzerland joined the UN. Remember when that happened in the year 2000? That's how neutral Switzerland has been. They're like, oh, I don't know about this whole UN thing. Alright. I don't know if I really care to go beyond this, but Zulia Falcon getting that would be very helpful. Ooh. I'm actually going to get it faster than I thought. I suddenly have 10 factories available. Oh, from trade? Is that where that all came from? Apparently, yeah. Okay. So I do get trade. Decline. I'm not accepting foreign investment. At least not too much of it anyway. It's gonna be tough to balance like the growth with the lost independence. Like you can do a lot with foreign investment as you get it. Like straight up, you know, manipulating people's politics, attempting coups, exploit their economies, and straight up turning them into puppet when you can get to 80%. Ah. Strength cartels changes by -4. Where has all the money gone? In that case, I actually don't need to proceed any further here. That's fine. The oil question. Yeah, I can just purchase a civilian factory for 7.5 billion. I'll do so. Without question. Ooh. God. I hate that every time I drill more oil, I lose corporate taxes or other things. Yep, we have our election. I assume, yeah, we are the Fifth Republic movement under Hugo Chavez. Refrain from attacking anyone. We have 52%. We are... Greece moves to the left. Have fun with that. No. Alright. The Fifth Republic movement gets reelected with a friggin' landslide. Yeah, I wasn't super worried about it. So, police investitures. 25% more likely to succeed when utilizing the military. Okay, so 42. And utilize the military. Yeah. We gotta try and fight the cartels, man. Swiss neutrality. I mean, I do produce a fair bit of oil and people buy a lot. We don't have much left. Oof. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. Oh, there's the lease button. Yeah, not really worth yet. But yeah, we'll build this faster now. Good. God, do we need it. Stamp it out. Alright. But yeah, hopefully I can slowly develop something that vaguely looks like a good country here. God, this is much worse than I expected it to be. I didn't really exactly have high expectations for Venezuela, so that says something. The oil question. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be buying civilian factories like that, but that's okay. Revised economic model, yeah. So if I can get more external investors... Ooh. There's a lot good there, but I think I'm going to actually go for the cartel question. I think I need to deal with some of this cartel shit. Alright, at least our GDP per capita is up enough that I can maybe upgrade our lab equipment. That'd be nice. As our GDP per capita and total GDP both increase, I will gain the ability to get more research slots. And I need a lot of research slots. Theoretically, I also have political power and money to burn. I really don't want to have to be, like, pushing down corruption when it's this expensive. But, like, resolving the rent in our state and all the other stuff is gonna be hard. You know? Still decline. I can definitely get enough in this province to be alright. Alright, that gets me some stability, which will also help. We will fight the cartels. %47 chance of being successful, so it's not a great coin flip. But we gotta try. Angolan Civil War ends. So yeah, I have to time shit, which is gonna be super annoying. Failed bank investigations, alright. Well, we can at least do anti-cartel propaganda. That looks like it's just a guaranteed win. So, I am concerned that my debt is growing fairly dramatically. Like, youch. Okay, we're at over 2 billion. That's on a weekly basis, for the record. So, that would suggest that I have a deficit of 33% of my GDP. So that's absurd and concerning, to say the least. Seriously, where is, well, half of my, welfare? Okay. I think I can reduce my welfare spending a little bit. George Bush won the election, no surprise there. So, yeah, social spending. I can reduce it by 1 tick without causing any problems. Well, you know. My welfare spending, unfortunately, is out of control because I have such a large quantity of unemployment. I've got to try and bring that down. Yikes. I can theoretically also reduce my administration spending without any problem, but like that's 1/10 of a billion. That's barely a drop in the bucket. Like, education at maximum is still only 0.8. Yeah, we have a pretty extensive... how far down can I reduce police spending by? I can reduce police spending by 2 pips. We'll do that. That will help. Yeah, anti-cartel propaganda. Open the borders. There's no fucking point in spending that. Hafez al-Assad dies. Alright. Basically already are on the smallest military spending I can get. I mean, this is a lot better. Fully decentralize the administration. Like, I'm trying to get that down. We should be alright, as I am building, like, GDP. And I think, actually, the sum of my expenses is... anti-cartel propaganda and this button here. Yeah. Yeah, anti-cartel propaganda, which is wearing out. Transfer 700 rifles to Colombia. Gotta fight them. Alright. So yeah, that's a lot more reasonable, and yeah, we're in better shape there. Alright, it does look like I've got my next research slot open, which is helpful. Alright. Where does my electricity come from? Like... Okay, I have a single there, but that doesn't add up. Oh, I have a large amount of hydroelectric power. Nice. Okay. Nice. Energy and fulfillment is -6%. Okay, so yeah, we need to scale back a little bit to actually meet energy needs, which is another problem of its own. Right, yeah, do that. And get a fossil fuel power plant set up there. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, I mean, we're doing construction tech. 31 days for the excavation tech. I do make a lot of money off of selling oil, and it looks like people are buying. So, I should probably try and force that through where possible. Okay. Foreigners killed by jihadis in Jordan. I should get, like, the last infrastructure soon. Renewable capacity factor was 0.5. Nice. Noted, so this would be a good place to potentially build renewable energy infrastructure. Honestly, renewable energy kind of sucks. At least now, for now. Renewable energy gets better, both throughout technology and as my GDP increases. But right now, I'm definitely not going anything other than fossil fuel. This is 10,000 construction for 1 gigawatt. If I want to build solar panels, this is going to be 50,000 construction for half a gigawatt. Ivory Coast is falling into chaos. Alright. So I'm just going to immediately build this network infrastructure. How's my budget going? Not great. Not terrible. Well, that'll do. So yeah, research slot, just keep going along there. First Ivory Coast Civil War. Thoughts and prayers. I'm Venezuela. Don't expect me to get involved in that shit. I don't have that kind of power. Alright. War on drugs. Yay. At least, Jesus, our stability is not going anywhere, is it? It doesn't help I do tax everyone so goddamn much. Our GP per capita is shit, and the cartels are a problem. Yeah. The cartels may try to seize control of our nation. Yeah, for the record, we can become Mexico if we don't get rid of the cartel problem. Which, yeah. Revenue. Which I'm going to try and avoid doing. Would probably be good. Yeah. Yeah, our tax cost is concerningly high. Jesus. Yeah, such high corporate taxes. And I don't even think I make very much money from my corporate taxes either. Yeah, 0.6. Like, it would be such a huge boon for me to just lower this. If I could find some other... You know, I think I might just deal with the protests and, like, really cut this. And also cut, like, yeah, cut corporate taxes and social safety net. And, you know, this video now sponsored by the Chicago Boys. But no, really, it can definitely help to keep this stable. It is so expensive. Yeah, fighting FARC. I'm really debating, like, can I just pull back this? That would save me, like, 300 million a week. But it would help to try and keep things as they are. God, I have a brain drain, too. Great. I love finding out I have a fucking brain drain going on, too. I think that's actually because I have a, like, literacy rate thing, so... I started with literacy rate spirit. Yeah. Jesus. I just want to check here. We do have a gain, right? Yeah, not very much, though. US deploys Predator drones. It's only 13 billion to upgrade this, and that would get me much more monthly productivity growth and construction speed. Like, upgrading the economic cycle is always a bit dangerous. You know, as nice as it is to always be in an economic boom, it can be costly and cause other problems. On that note, let's reduce our debt a bit. Syria adopts democracy. Well, congratulations, Syria. Always happy to see it. Yeah. Oh, the infrastructure there isn't done. Okay. Well, I'll deal with that with my next focus then. Yeah, so I'm going to want construction 3. Go. I need that tech now. God, do I need that tech now? Alright. Yeah, our productivity growth is just so bad. We are actually growing our productivity slower than the average. So, that's very sad. Oh man, that is not good. That is really bad. Okay. So development in the north, go. So, yeah, we did do the arresting high-profile individuals. Okay. So that weakens the cartels fairly significantly, I think. Alright. So, I think I can actually get rid of rent interstate on my own, right? Yeah. If resource extraction contributes less than 20% of our total GDP. Resource export income is less than 30% of our POP and corp taxes combined, and you're not at war. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I think we're going to prohibit service for women in the military for that sweet, sweet stability. So that way we're a little less fucked. Okay. Just look into dismantling FARC as best I can. I don't know, at this point. Fucking. Yeah. 31% bonus on fossil fuel exports. Nice. I'm desperate to get my corporate taxes down, though. How is my electrical grid coping? It's not. Change plans, no more factories, just build power plant. Yeah, it's tough trying to get my debt down. Strength of cartels is down to 24 at least. I wish I knew like what the chances of like success and failure were influenced by, so I had a better idea. Because it's pretty tough otherwise to know. There might be like some text in here telling me this, but I'm not reading all of this. They at least usually color the important stuff, you know? Usually. Alright. So yeah, we need to get another power plant going. We definitely have the fuel for it, so I'm not worried. Alright. Destroy the FARC. Prepare the army. We will win. We will begin a war against the FARC. Okay, I assume FARC is actually a non-state actor. Those exist as well. They're basically governments in exile from that mod. Or not from that mod, but from that DLC. So it's possible that they like spawn in troops and I legitimately have to go to war with them. I mean, the strength of the cartels is at least down into the 20s, which isn't too bad. I'm going to go for it. I don't know where we're necessarily going to fight, so I'm actually going to pull people back to here. To my economic heartlands. This seems like a pretty reasonable place to set my garrisons at. Stability, research speed. Then Bolivar 2000. Military cost. The problem with all of the good Bolivar stuff is it's going to increase my expenses. As much as I love poor people, ooh. Yeah, sure. Foreign oil. Let's go. Let's get some foreign oil companies in here. Yes. Chevron. I think that's supposed to be America, but it adds it with myself, which is hilarious. A fossil fuel power plant and office sector. Ooh. The people's best interests. Yeah, fight it. Fight the cartels. Alright, GRPS was completed. Now let's go on to 3G. Alright. That'll be good. At least I shouldn't have to build too many things to increase my GDP per capita, because, like, I have so few people, I think, so... Yeah. Some more extraction. I think we're just gonna get... I'm just gonna have those kind of on standby being built in the background. So... Yeah. Like, it gives me more construction speed, among other things, so... Like, it's good to be running at the extra amount if you can. At least for a little while I can. At least for a little while I can. Informant lands movie deal. I'll allow it. Excellent. The cartels lose 4 strength. Alright. So the army is prepared. Might have to... Yeah. Let's see what 20 looks like. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was gonna help with the rest, but no. Alright. So I'm still gonna need to do this stuff. Like, target local cartel leaders, 31% success rate. Like, doesn't seem like it's good. Yeah, target the drug running operations. Right, refinements, and it's like... These are still... Oh, I got a 58% on this one. That one's actually not bad. Okay. And also run the anti-cartel propaganda. Yeah. Xinjiang Special Administrative Region. The Cedar Revolution in Lebanon. Alright. So yeah, that should also give me some more money and income. Unfortunately, it's petrol income, but... Hey, you know what? A wrench in our state is better than a bankrupt state, right? 0.5, I'm actually pulling pretty good. 0.8, wow. Alright. I'm just gonna shred my corporate income. Because one of the things is, this is like tax cost, but also it gives me productivity growth if I can get my corporate tax rate down. So, it's very helpful to do. Which I'm very happy to have. If I can get a lower corporate tax rate, that's very good. Oh, shit. Oh, God, it's already been 40 minutes. Yeah, Millennium Dawn is a game that is going to completely fuck with my focus, and I apologize. I'm targeting, like, 25, 30-minute, like, episodes, but I might just go over randomly, and there is nothing I can do to stop it, man. It's going to be tough. All right, that's 2005. We're not ready for that yet. Yeah. All right. I think we need to just keep researching stuff to improve our productivity growth and desperately try and get our productivity growth up as much as we can. Because it's not great. But 1.2 is something. In the meantime, thank you everyone for watching. I've been your host, Gilvin. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.